While so many industries struggle during the pandemic, the CBD industry grew over 30%. Welcome to Wakana. We offer natural and organically grown CBD products backed by our 30-day bottom-of-the-bottle guarantee. Our proprietary blends contain more than 15 essential oils like black seed and turmeric, which help in creating the ultimate entourage effect. We provide a certificate of analysis on all of our CBD-infused products. These tests are conducted by one of the top ISO labs in Florida to ensure quality and potency inside of every batch. We're one of the few companies in the world who conduct full panel testing to confirm our ingestible products are free of pesticides, mold, and other dangerous compounds. The foundation of Wakana is based on 4 pillars, including health, wealth, legacy, and freedom. According to the current CBD market, there is a tremendous opportunity for you to launch your own dispensary with Wakana. You can retail products online, earning from 20 to 50% of the commissionable volume. By launching an online dispensary, you can win the loyalty of your customers by offering the hottest products like edibles, flower, hair care, tinctures, and topicals. Wakana isn't just a company, we are a movement. During the pandemic, we grew over 100% and expanded our headquarters from 1,000 to over 5,500 square feet. We have over 10,000 customers and a 5-star online rating from our satisfied customers and distributors. So what are you waiting for? Start partnering with one of the fastest growing and most reputable CBD companies in the world. Wakana, the crown jewel of CBD.
It just made sense to me. It was more so about teaching people a more natural way to be healthy.
We had the opportunity not only to just get the 40 acres, but also get the mule.
In the waters where the sharks and piranhas swim. Remember, couldn't see the sky, it was kind of dim. I never broke, I ain't got that kind of skin. They never should. Bad for the crown again, royalty. If you got the time, we're gonna talk about loyalty.
I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis at age 17, and now at age 51, I'm finally getting the relief that I need from my arthritis without all of the side effects.
I have witnessed thousands of people overcome so many challenges, chronic long-term challenges that they've not been able to really overcome with traditional pharmaceutical medication.
I went and played golf this year, and normally when I play for the first time after 18 holes, I'm really sore. I took my Impranium in the morning. I used some of the pain cream, on my knees, and it's like I hadn't played at all.
Well, Wakana isn't just a company, even though you can say it is a company, but we really formed this from the beginning to be a movement. We knew that the cannabis industry really had not catered to those who, unfortunately, were the victims of the war on drugs, and that was minorities, African Americans. And so in starting Wakana, it was really giving birth to an idea that we as African Americans, we as minorities, we as Black and Brown people could absolutely play a big role in this. So we see this as a company, a movement that will absolutely revolutionize and change the cannabis industry and help impact minorities all around the world.
And so glad that you're here with us, because your time is now to absolutely take advantage of what's going on with Wakana, especially if you are a hair care professional and are looking for something unique, something to set you apart in a niche market. You see, Wakana is more than a company. We're a movement. Our vision is to help end the negative stigma that's caused communities around the world to suffer and to lose out on the health and the wealth benefits of the cannabis plant. In fact, our mission is to be a catalyst to stir that movement that inspires people to confidently move into the legal spaces, entrepreneurs and formulators and investors, evoking the courage and the strength of people to take back their health, wealth, legacy, and freedom. Tonight, we are going to be going into more detail about our synergy of our co-founders and everything about our company, including an awesome infused experience that's going to allow you to see how we use some of our other products at Wakana. But for right now, I want to really bring on our speaker, Doris Mosley, to really talk about those hair care products that are infused with CBD and essential oils to give you the best, most healthy hair. So, Doris, as I mentioned to you before, as mentioned to everyone before, you are a professional with over 48 years of experience. I tell you, you're somebody who has the spirit of a true queen and the work ethic of a warrior. I just appreciate being associated with you as my business partner and as my friend. And I just appreciate you. Like I said, you are an inspiration. And I'm so glad to have you here. Doris?
Yes, ma'am. I am excited to be here. My God,
Wonderful.
I am excited.
I love your energy. Absolutely love your energy. And as people are looking at our disclaimer there, we are going to be talking about DHT. Do you mind telling the crowd what DHT is?
DHT is actually dihydrotestosterone. That's what it really means, or the initials for it. And today we are going to be talking about how it affects the hair.
Awesome. Well, let's first of all look at someone who seems to be very familiar in that there's been several hairstyles that this person has been rocking. And what is it that you see as a professional as something that stands out?
Well, I see that she definitely has traction alopecia, which not necessarily come from DHT. This is from stress on the follicles, stress on the hair, just terrible. Whoever did this to this person really did not love her. I always say, when I see this, there was no love given here, because that should not have happened.
Wow, wow. So here is our hair care line. Go ahead, Doris, and you can let them know where you'd like to start.
Okay, I like to start with the mother. That is our hemp-powered hair oil. I love it because this is an oil that has several different organic oils. And what it does, it's amazing because it has so many different reasons why you should use this at an early stage. It promotes healthy hair and natural shine, natural way to strengthen and heal damaged hair follicles due to the hormonal traction and androgenetic alopecia, reduces breakage and thickened edges. So since we're talking about hemp-powered hair right now, let me just share with you some of the ingredients that's in there that I know help support hair restoration. Black seed oil. Black seed oil helps get rid of that itchy scalp. You know, we are so prone to just grab anything to itch our scalp with. And our follicle is lying right there beneath the epidermis, which you can damage. You can damage that follicle. And then we have, so you need to, if you're going to stimulate, do a light brushing, or do a comb that has not so much rubber, but just have no metal that you're digging in the scalp with. Then we also have rosemary oil. Now, rosemary oil is a natural DHT blocker. DHT is not a friend to our follicles. It definitely goes in there and it wipes out the blood. Blood is what nourishes the hair follicle, and that's why we have peppermint oil in our hemp-powered hair. Because it increases the circulation to the follicle, and that's what is needed to keep that blood supply in there. And that blood supply being strong, it keeps the hair on the head longer. Okay, and that's important. We also have cinnamon. Cinnamon is an oil that goes in there and helps stomp out that the antioxidant. I mean, you have those little free radicals running around, and that cinnamon helps get rid of those free radicals. Very important. So all the ingredients that we have in our hemp-powered hair is there to protect the hair as well as the follicle. Now, we were born with over 5 million follicles over the entire body, but over 190,000 to 100,000 make it to those rivers. And where DHT comes from? It comes from the adrenaline gland. It releases an enzyme called 5-A reductase. And that is very important to know. And what happens with that? It goes in there and it directly targets testosterone. And when it does that, it turns into DHT and it finds its way around the follicle. And when it gets around the follicle, guess what? You end up having follicles that become sick, because what happened, it is squeezing out the nutrients. So as you lose nutrients, you start to get sick. And if you don't get it, you will die. And that's what will happen to a follicle. So we have some awesome ingredients in our hemp-powered hair that help to support that. And pumpkin seed oil gets rid of inflammation. Inflammation is not a friend to our body. So we have pumpkin seed. So when Wakana set out to get involved in hair restoration, they did their homework. Now, why should you use it now? As that video said, the time is now. You don't wait until you start seeing hair loss before you jump on board. Jump on board now and keep a healthy head of hair. So I'm not going to go through all of the oils that's in hemp-powered hair. Our brochures be coming out soon, and you will definitely have a chance to research all the oils that's in there, knowing that they are certified organic. So after that, I said to our CEO, I said, we need a complete system, SOS. Let's save our strands. She is a CEO that listens, and that's why Wakana is so strong right now and will be the world's largest cannabis company owned by 4 African-American women. We need to give them a hand. So we came with the Renewing Shampoo. Now, when you say renewing, that's what you want it to do. You want it to renew, and it did, and it is. It made with essential oils and CBD to help invigorate the mind, body, and soul while leaving the hair clean, soft, and refreshed. Helps clarify scalp and remove buildup of oils that can hinder hair growth. Great for all hair types and textures. And I think we've gone through the difference between types and textures. That's very important, because our Renewing Shampoo gets the hair clean. And when I say get the hair clean, it gets all that buildup off the shaft. Now, it's only two parts to hair, and that's the root and the shaft. The root is beneath the scalp. The shaft is above the scalp. So it gets rid of all that buildup off the shaft, as well as deep cleanse the pores. And that is major because skin is the largest organ of elimination. So when you got a shampoo that can deep cleanse those pores, that's serious, because toxin that's down there by the follicle that could be affecting the follicle can't get out if the pores are clogged. So that's why we're really big on our renewing shampoo. Then we have our moisturizing conditioner. That is very serious because now we know that
You went out, Doris. Can't hear you anymore. Doris, are you there? Doris, if you're speaking, we can't hear you anymore.
that hydrates. Kathy, can you hear me?
We got hydrates after that. You kind of went out in the mid-sentence, and it
Oh,
looked like your microphone was still on, but nothing was coming through. And then we just heard you say hydrates. So you might want to start over.
Okay.
And it sounds like your connection might be a little poor because you're
Sorry
sounding.
about that, you guys. What about now?
Yep, stay right there wherever you are. Just don't move from that spot.
Okay.
Sounds clear.
That's okay. But anyway, our moisturizing conditioner. I'm on my phone and I'm getting calls. That's what is happening.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. Yes. It complete conditioner, specially intended to help hydrate or rehydrate and moisturize all hair types. It is also has CBD, and it is has many juices. It also softens the hair, locks in the moisture. It replenishes, and it is just the number one for me, because what I found in doing, we do a lot of thermal out here on the West Coast, and when you do a lot of thermal, you end up sometimes drying out the hair. But with our moisture conditioner, Kathy, we don't have that issue now, especially in my salon, because we do use the system, and that is important.
I
Then
tell
we
you
have
this
the detangling.
this moisturizing conditioner. I tell you, Doris, I've been using the moisturizing conditioner with my steam cap, and honey, it is awesome.
It's amazing.
Yes, I use it with my steam cap and my locks.
And you
It's
know
really
what
good.
else? What else I do with the moisturizing conditioner? I take and put some oud oil with it, especially if a client, and I have color, especially if a client has color,
Mm-hmm.
or the client has been in
Corey?
weaves, in a stationary hairstyle. I will mix the oud oil with the moisturizing conditioner and place them under a dryer for about 15 to 20 minutes. And that kind of opens up that cuticle and let that moisture go in, and it is so awesome. So if you guys on the line and have not used it that way, try using it that way.
So the oud oil adds more moisture. What does the oud do in conjunction with the conditioner? I'm
It adds
curious.
more moisture, it adds shine. It's just amazing what
Oh,
that hair
wow.
look like with the
Oh,
conditioner. So yes, so people who
oh,
have heat, who's going go under the dryer with that, with the oud oil and the moisturizing conditioner.
I
Amazing.
love it. I love it. I love it. All right,
Yes,
sorry, go
it's
ahead.
really good. No, I was gonna say the leave-in detangler. My daughter last night was doing her daughter's hair. Her daughter's hair will draw up to her neck, but when you brush it out, it's past her shoulder. That's how her hair respond. And I said, Lily was spraying the detangler on to braid her hair. I was like, I said, Lily, how's it working? She said, Mama, amazing. Because her daughter, you know, if you got hair like draw up like that, it hurt when you comb it out.
That's
But
right.
she was not crying or nothing, because that detangler it really is awesome. So what I tell people, it can be used before you shampoo. It can be used after you shampoo. It was actually formulated for after, but you discover things along the way. And what I discovered with our detangler, when you taking down a weave, braids, or any stationary hairstyle, it's packed with soothing. It's packed with just ingredients are strong and just amazing conditioner for the hair. Leave the hair with a beautiful, shiny, bouncy give for all hair types and textures. So don't think it's just for after the shampoo and the conditioner. It can be used before the shampoo, because if you had a stationary hairstyle up, you got to make sure that you take that hair out, because you lose anywhere from 50 to 60 strands to 100 strands a day. So on that note, all of that is still in the hairstyle or whatever you took down, the weave, stationary, or braids. So you need to spray that hair good with our detangler and then comb it out from the ends to the scalp, and you'll see the big difference in it. Very important, very important. So Kathy, that's another way you can use it. Kathy, are you there? Did I lose you guys again? Kathy?
Just trying to unmute
Give me
myself.
back the styling cream.
Yep, there you go. How's that?
I need the styling cream.
It's back on my screen. It may not be back on yours yet.
It is. It is on mine. The styling cream. I always refer to the styling cream, Kathy, as the dime and the nickel in the jar. The dime is smaller, but it has more power than the nickel. So when you look at the styling cream, you want to look at it as being, people will say, why did such a little jar? I said, but the power of that little jar is amazing. So when you look at this styling cream, it is there to nourish and rejuvenate hair and scalp. It also easily style and shiny, curly, or wavy hair, provide energizing aroma. And that's what people love. They love to have something that smells good. Of essential oils with a pleasant gender neutral scent. And it does not clog the pores. See, all of that we've done prior, we don't want to end up clogging the pores. That wouldn't be good. So it is that type of styling cream. This has become my daughter, who works in television and movies, her #1 styling cream, because you can use it on wet hair. You can also use it on dry hair. So it's up to you how you want to use it to get the best results for the hair that you're working on. But it's amazing. So you guys, don't sleep on the system. Make sure you have it where you need it to use it on your clients and on yourself. Then we have the beard oil and scalp oil for men. Now, when they use the beard oil, it's designed to help strengthen and thicken beard and hair. Naturally strengthens hair follicle for those with androgenetic alopecia. And androgenetic alopecia is the genes that you get from your parents, either or, but if you get it from both, then it accelerates. That's why it is so important that you use the system and definitely use hemp-powered hair, because you want to slow all this down. That's very important. And then oud oil, being the one who slipped in that wasn't originally formulated for the hair, but hair is an appendage of skin. So when you're using oud oil, just know that it is an oil that gives the hair a lot of shine, gives the hair a lot of bounce, and it does not weight the hair down. That's important. Now, getting back to DHT, DHT again is not a friend to your follicle. That's where it attacks. It attacks the follicle. Now, most men gets this more than women because of the testosterone. The more testosterone a man has, or a woman, it is the excessive amount. That's where that enzyme attaches itself to the testosterone, turn it into DHT, which is dihydrotestosterone, and it builds around the follicle. Now, once it builds around the follicle, it starts to choke out the nutrients. And like I said earlier, if your nutrients are being choked out as a human, then what happens is you will get sick, like the follicle gets sick, and if it's not attended to, it will definitely die out. That's why our hemp-powered hair oil has all of those awesome ingredients in it, such as your baobab, which is for your overall health. And then remember, you are what you eat. So you got to be mindful of what you're putting in the body, because you want to keep your body in an alkaline state. Now, would your hair grow back if you have DHT? If attended early, when it's in its 6th stage, yes, hemp-powered hair have what you need to bring it back to life. But if left unattended, you will lose that follicle. And when that follicle is lost through to death, it's just like anything else. Once it dies, it's dead. So you got to be on top of that. Now, how can you tell if you may be experiencing DHT? You start maybe have excessive sweating. You may have adult acne. You may even experience high blood pressure. Those are some of the signs that you're experiencing DHT in early signs. And you also may have experienced some sleep apnea. All of that is early signs of a person who's experiencing DHT. But it usually happens to men, okay? More so than women. Men who works out a lot, you'll notice that they have areas in the top that may be missing. But again, if you start early, that's why I always say to people when they say, oh, I don't need all that. Girl, my hair is so nice and thick, but they don't know. Once you pass age 40, things starts to change. And that could be one of your changes, is DHT attacking your follicle. So you want to be mindful. You want to keep your pores open by deep cleansing with our renewing shampoo. You want to make sure that you're keeping a clean scalp. A clean, healthy scalp always end up with healthy hair. You want to hydrate not only with our moisturizing conditioner, but you want to hydrate by drinking a lot of water. You should be drinking at least half of your body weight in ounces. Okay, so if you weigh 100 pounds, you should be drinking 50 ounces of water a day. And that keeping your cells hydrated. Okay, I always say good things in, good things out. So you want to make sure. And again, oud oil was slipped in with that SOS system because hair is an appendage of skin. Oud oil was formulated for skin. And I said, hey, we do a lot of thermal out here on the West Coast. So let me try oud oil on the hair. And it came out so pretty, and it wasn't heavy. It wasn't a heavy oil because, again, you don't want anything to clog those pores. So we got great results. So we added it to the SOS system, and everyone on this phone, and I'll say it all the time, Wakana will end up being a salon name and a household name. We got to take it to where it's supposed to be. We are getting results, and that's what it's all about. And Wakana is on the edge of stopping alopecia. What is alopecia? It's the medical term for baldness. It's three types, known types, and that's alopecia areata. That's where you have patches of baldness. Alopecia totalis, that's where you have no hair on the entire head. And alopecia universalis, that means you have no hair over the entire body. That is not acceptable. So we gotta get in line and make it happen. Back to you, Kathy.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Doris. I sure do appreciate you for all the knowledge that you bring us. You said something different today that I had not heard about DHT in men who work out regularly. Can you explain why you see that, or do you know why it is that you see that more often?
Because they build up more testosterone.
Oh,
And
okay.
and DHT attach itself to the excessive amount. You use so much, and then the rest of it is just hanging around. So DHT, it attaches itself, and it starts to go around the follicle.
Gotcha. Okay, I can see that now. All righty. Thanks for clearing that up. I don't know if anybody else caught that, but I've listened to you so many times. That was something that I had not heard before. So I appreciate, again, learning something new every single day from you. And so I appreciate you again. Guys, I hope that you got the expertise that Doris was giving out today. This is why we see what we see. You got me now visualizing all the people half balding in the gym that I've seen before.
Exactly. When I
So
found out about
that,
it, Kathy, I started paying attention.
right.
The men that are buff, just pay attention when you're in the gym. Look at the guys who are buff, six packs and muscles and all that. They are losing their hair.
Exactly. Tavares, yes, I do use our products with my locks. I'm actually going to be washing my hair today, and I'm going to use that tip that you said about the conditioner with the oud oil.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to do that. That'll be good. I don't have a sit under dryer, but I do have a cap, and I do have a steam cap that'll probably serve as a dryer.
Okay.
For that.
Because our moisturizing conditioner, you don't really have to sit under the dryer.
But you're talking about just for penetration, right?
Exactly. This is when you need that extra. For people, relaxers and color, that's automatic. Coming out of braids or weaves, that's automatic.
Now with me, because I'm not really processing my hair anymore past washing and rinsing, would you suggest that I do the oud oil on the back end when I am getting ready to style my hair, or would I just go ahead and do that kind of a hot oil treatment sort of thing with the conditioner and the oud oil?
Do both. You don't have to do the oud oil and moisturizing conditioner every time.
Okay.
But you can do both.
Okay, good. I like that. Thank you.
Kathy, if you want to, you can add a little water to it and spray it on, because you got locks. So it's kind of hard to put a cream into those locks.
It is. So it absolutely is.
You add a little water with your drops and with your oud oil.
Okay.
And shake it up as you go, because shaking it up keep it together.
Yeah, that's right.
To get it into your hair.
That's right. That is what I do in my spray bottle. I have some hemp powered hair and oud oil, as well as a dollop of styling cream in my spray bottle in the morning, and so I use that. But yeah, your idea with the conditioner, once I'm finished with the shower. Well, I'm not finished with the shower, but once I rinse my shampoo out in the shower, I'll add my conditioner and oud oil there, and then do the steam. So excellent. Thank you. Any other questions for our expert, Doris Mosley? Any other comments? Now is the time, guys. She's given personal tips that we're going to be using exactly today. So stuff you can use right away. Well, Doris, thanks again. Listen, you continue on with your speedy recovery. We can't wait to see you back out in the field and doing your thing. And Until then, we just appreciate you giving us all the knowledge that you do. Doris, you're still you're muted. Doris, you're muted if you were trying to speak.
Okay, I got you. Am I back?
Yes, you are back. Yes.
Okay, there's some people who have requested to me that they would like to do to become a trichologist.
Oh.
October the 1st, I will be starting classes that you can get the knowledge, and you guys have gotten a lot of knowledge being a Wakanapreneur, but I'm going to start a 4-week, 2 days a week course. It can be virtual for some who can't come in, but it'll be a physical class. So if you want to, just reach out to me and I'll get you the information, but it starts October the 1st.
Well, awesome.
Yep.
Well, guys, join us tonight on our virtual corporate party. Tonight, we're going to learn how to make, and if you haven't seen it, it's on our corporate page, the recipe for coffee lemonade, Wakana's coffee lemonade, given by Shannon King. Check it out. We're going to make that tonight. Well, some are going to make it tonight. I unfortunately drank my last cup of coffee this morning, so I'm currently out of coffee, but that brings me to our special. Guys, don't forget about the flash sale that's happening right now. It will be off on midnight tonight, by midnight tonight, midnight Pacific time. So that's 3 a.m. Eastern, 2 a.m. Central. But guys, the coffee that's already $5 off of retail at $44.99 is off another $15 and is on sale now for $29.95. Go and stock up on your coffee. That flat belly coffee is delicious in the morning, and it is effective in controlling your appetite and your cravings. It is really, really awesome. What a great deal. Our CEO is giving us Christmas in July, so go and get that. Alrighty, so without any other questions, we're gonna go ahead and let you guys go for Monday. Again, our corporate party is starting on the half hour before, 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, and 9 p.m. Eastern, with Dr. Roz bringing in some great R&B to start your Monday. And then we'll start off with our presentation and include that wonderful segment from Shannon King, Out of Her Kitchen, ending up with an overview of our business plan and then close out. So looking forward to seeing you, the family, and your guests tonight at the corporate virtual party. You guys have a fantastic Monday, okay?
Make it a great day.